Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Medieval 2 Total War. We're playing on the Bello Mundi mod as Rome. This is episode 4. In today's episode, we're going to be declaring war upon Britannia. We're going to be attacking the Britons and finishing off our war with Carthage. So guys, welcome back to the series. If you still are enjoying it and would like to see more videos and content, the best way to ensure it is leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know in the comment section down below your suggestions and feedback for the campaign. Feel free to leave a dislike if you're not enjoying it, but let me know what other strategy game you would like me to let's play. We're currently 29 turns into the campaign. I'll put in the description below as well the mod if you'd like to download it and play along with me. Maybe start your own campaign as maybe a Hellenistic kingdom, or I don't know, Carthage is quite cool in this. Anyway, 29 years into this campaign. We're currently 29 years into Lucius's consulship. Now I have skipped a couple turns ahead, simply because to rally up my forces to get ready to attack Britannia. So nothing really you've missed off camera. We managed to take Joel here, Carthaginian settlement, Leptius here as well. We also managed to finish off the last of the Gauls here at Dario Intum. At that point, what do we killed 2 princes here in the north. We killed another king and a prince over here. We took Gorvia, killed another king in the last episode. So at the moment, we've done pretty well. Got the entirety of France under our control. The entirety of the Italian peninsula. We have a small sort of outpost footholding here in Apollonia. And then, of course, we've got a couple of territories here in North Africa. So the main thing that happened off camera was we lost one of our minor consuls. Unfortunately, Quintus the Conqueror died of natural causes. He didn't get a consulship next to his name because he died an heir. So currently, Consul Lucius the Conqueror is a whopping 78 years of age. Now that's really good that he's lasted this long. Generals and sort of faction leaders in Medieval 2 can last anywhere between 70 to, I've seen like an 84-year-old. So he might have a couple of years left living. Let's hope so. So, who was named as the minor consul? It was his heir, Consul Lucius, 39 years of age. But, if you guys can remember, the Metellus family line has a problem. A striking blindness, if you will. He's blind, along with his brother Marcus. So, we get squalor, culture, line of sight, and command, which is not good. It's going to be left between Quintus Metellus to hopefully lead House Metellus onwards. So, we've got a full stack here with Lucius, the faction leader, the consul. We're going to attack the Britons in the north of France here. I've also moved up a fleet so I can attack Camalodunum, London. So yeah, we've also got Vestial Corsior, I think that's how you say his name. He is currently my son-in-law, sorry. He married my daughter. So basically, Lucius and Metellus are useless. Lucius the Blind looks like he's going to be next in line for the consulship, which isn't good. We might have to sort of kill him because I want to have a proper strong Roman leader. I can't have a blind man ruling the empire. But just looking at like Lucius's consulship so far, he's obviously reunited the Italian peninsula, taking the north. He's taken out France. He's managed to put staging posters in Greece. Obviously started in Carthage as well. So we've done really well with this campaign thus far. So, we got Legion 1 here, ready to hit Canabo. Legion 2 here, as you guys can remember, Quintus command Legion 2, but because he died, what I've done is I've actually given the command to my nephew, Quintus Fabius Maximus. And Quintus's son, Quintus Flavius, the second, is currently here as well. So we'll send Legion 1 and Legion 2 up here, and then it's only going to be a quick island hop over to Britain. At this stage, Britain looks really sort of... Look at this, like half... I don't think... That doesn't have walls. That doesn't have walls. Neither does up in Scotland. Does this have walls? Yeah, only just, though. So yeah, that's where Legion 1 and 2 are. Moving south, we have Legion... This is Legion 3. With Publius Scipio the Conqueror, who took Carthage. I'm probably going to give the Scipiones Carthage. This is Legion 5, a newly constructed legion, with Gannicus, Calvius, Cornelius, Scipio. He's going to head to Joel and continue to get rid of the Carthaginians. Diplomacy-wise, we're still at war with Carthage. And Legion 4 is currently over with Marcus Barbula, holding in Apollonia. So at the moment, let's just sort of go through. I like to sort of roleplay where I can. So Quintus Fabius Maximus, he was fighting with Lucius for quite a long time. He fought in north of Gaul. He's predominantly done most of his fighting in uniting the province of Gaul. Obviously, Vettius is a newly commander. Lucius is running Arretium, and Marcus has been in Rome. But these boys, these young pups, have done quite nothing, to be honest. I'm sending Quintus, who is not blind. He's only non-blind son. He had that horrific defeat in Apollonia, but I'm going to march him north because I need a strong Metellus man to sort of lead on the family and get some military notoriety. Barbula, I think he might have had some skirmishes against the Illyrians. They've been destroyed, of course, but he's holding up in Apollonia. We've obviously got Marcus Pompeius here, Lord of Capua, who stayed there for pretty much the entire campaign. Marcus Attilius Regulus. These two chaps have basically been governing and doing administration stuff. Marcus here has been in Sicily. He might have even taken Syracuse. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. He could have very well, but he's definitely been doing more managing. He has had minor skirmishes here. Of course, Gannicus, sort of the weaker Scipio. A couple of sort of engagements down here in North Africa, but it's Publius, the man, the myth, the legend, who took Carthage, the more formidable commander of the two, taking Joel, and of course Lepidus there. Marcus Maximus Massalia, he's currently at Hadramentum now. He was just governing in Rome as well. Quintus Cinia is in Crotona, recently married Marcus's wife. He hasn't done anything just yet. And obviously we've got Quintus Flavius, who was fighting with who was helping us out quite a bit earlier on in Gaul and stuff. So that's sort of how the generals have shaped up, and I will try to accurately dish out the land, the lordships and the provinces, if you will, accordingly. So that's basically what's been going on with my generals. Let's start some wars. Let's actually have some battles, because I'm rambling on a little bit too much. Right, okay, so let's let Lucius and his son-in-law Vestalius hit Britannia. So let's hit them straight up here now. Excellent stuff. War with Romans and Britons. There's only 3 units there, so not much of a concern. Quintus Fabius Maximus, my nephew, and my distant cousin Quintus are going to march upon the larger of the Britannic forces. Mostly just Britain warband, a couple of javelin. Rano the Wrathful, biological son, 39 years of age. I do believe the gates are open as well, as I have a spy in there. Yep, the gates are now opened. Excellent stuff. So Cornelius is going to march against the Carthaginians. Legion 1 and 2 in the north. 3 and 5 are down here. 4 is just holding in Apollonia. Right, okay. What's sort of the result for this? The gates are opened. It is a 3-to-2 ratio. Will this be our first battle against the Britons? Should I play this one? Obviously, my army is basically built up of Principes and Hastati. A couple of archers here and there. Mostly Principes and Hastati makes up our army build. I'm just sort of umming and ahhing whether or not to play this one. It's bang on even, isn't it? Sorry about that one, guys. I got interrupted. Family comes first. I hope you understand. I literally haven't moved. Like, the cursor has never moved. I'm literally going to be starting exactly where I left off. Bloody hell. Right, okay. So I was just sort of looking at this. We definitely have superior infantry. We should have even skirmishers, like the range as well. We've got ballistas. That should be able to carve them up. Quintus only has 4-star command. I can't see many other Britain armies. I reckon we'll play this one. Even though it's a... What is it? It's only a wooden wall, so we should be able to get past it quite quickly. The gates are even opened, so we've got that going for us. We don't even have to waste our ballista ammunition rounds. An alliance with the powerful is never to be trusted. Alright, let's start the deployment. Yep, so the gates are open. We can march right up to it in theory. Okay, cool. What is the best way? So yeah, so is it just one gate is open or all the gates are open? I'm not entirely sure. I don't want to go down there. I think this side looks a lot more favourable. Okay, so let's rally up a line of our Hastati, I believe these are. Yep. We have another line of our Principes up. General's cavalry at the back. So yeah, shame Quintus died. Died of natural causes as well. Interestingly enough, compared to good old Lucius, who's 78, still kicking on. I think Quintus was like 65 or so. Okay, this is the decision and how I've lined everyone up. So we've got 5 units with the main assault, 3 units of Principes, 2 Hastati. We've got our ballista here as well. Oh, they're scorpions. Oh crap, I thought they were like Roman ballista, like full on heavies. Oh, that sucks. Couple of velites there, archers as well. Yeah, I'm hoping the gates are open on all sides, because that could be a bit awkward. Here are the Principes, of course. Moving further along down to the Hastati. Okay, so Maximus there's going to hold the front. Quintus Flavius, the former minor consul's son, is going to command the left flank. 4 units here as well. 3 lots of Principes and 1 Hastati. 16 units of cavalry here. It's a very low unit. I do need to retrain where I can. But this is going to be the acting commander on the left flank. And this has 2 units of Hastati and 2 units of Principes. So let's move back over to Maximus. Let's start the battle now, shall we? Let's pause where we can. So, yeah, it does it. So, we can't... So, surely... I need to test this, though. We should be able to march right up onto him. Okay, so as you can see here, this is what the Britons look like. Just basic warband. You run of the muck. Common Brit. Alright, we should be able to deal a pretty decent couple of blows against them. So what are we better off hitting? Probably the spearmen. They're quite... Yeah, probably the heavy cavalry, actually. The warlord cavalry, we'll aim for that. And we'll let you blokes go for that back bit. So we can't actually hit the walls there. So maybe they are open. Regardless, there should be some sort of notification coming up. So I just want to make sure a cavalry unit will do fine. So in theory, you should be able to march straight in there. 16 units. Who cares? 16 troops. I don't mind. Oh, wow. Absolutely rain fire and death upon them. Keep going, ballista. Yep, so as you can see, the gates are open there. And are they charging out? The fools. Continue to pepper them. It's because I told them to aim at ballista, I think. So yeah. Will that gate just automatically open for us? Yes, it will. Perfect. Well, now I know that for certain. Because we are playing a modded game. You guys need to remember. They're not going to charge me. You're kidding me. Alright, men. Form up. We can't afford that ballista to be lost. Or my archers. They're actually charging me. These crazy Britons. Aim for these guys fucking charging you. We're not getting charged anywhere else. We are on the left side. Not by much. Shit, my general's under attack. What could be possibly hitting him from here? Fall back. We've actually been properly charged here. That's fantastic. They're not sitting back. They did a javelin charge. My ballista are absolutely battering anyone that comes out. We'll let my guys throw their peeler as well. Okay, and we'll angle these guys here where we can. Roman ballista, keep on doing what you're doing. Archers fall back to the high ground. We'll move up my general as well. Okay. Are they charging me here? No, they're just sort of sitting. Or maybe not. Yeah. They seem to realise that they don't have skirmishers superiority. So they seem to be charging out against me. Get this peeler off quickly. There we go. Okay. So it's turned into a bit of a line battle engagement here. We've got a unit of Astarte and a unit of Principes attacking them. We can do this all day. They got javelins here. I'm tempted to get my cavalry involved somehow, but I don't want to get them too close to the enemy there. These guys are just sort of sitting pretty, aren't they? Look, my front line isn't going to buckle here. And then this Britain warband unit charging. These Principes are going to carve them up for days. We are copying slinger shots. 2 to 7. Okay, we've actually been come out here by skirmishers. If they want to come and fuck with me, we'll take them. What's still in the town square? A fair bit. They're flanking more units around here. I'm going to send 2 around just to back us up a bit. I think we're going to need it. Right. They're sending another unit there. I'll send one of my own over this way. Alright, what we're going to do... We're going to surround and get rid of these guys. We're going to get rid of this warband here now. Swing you around the side. Charge you in the rear. You form up this way, mate. Hunt down this Britain spear band flanking. Continue to let my ballista to shoot over the top. Archers as well hit this cluster of javelin men. You are going to charge from behind here now. We could very well go with a cavalry charge with Maximus. Okay, we're going to surround and kill these Britons here. And let's get a charge with Quintus Flavius the Younger. Okay, well, they've flanked there. What are they doing? Regardless, Flavius has just come in from the side. We can't leave him too long there because it is a spear unit and there are arrow towers nearby. Swing back over here. Oh my god, what the fuck are the AI doing there? That's so stupid. Charge there. You need to get like around here. Hit the Britain spearmen from behind. They've buckled now. And you can go up this way more. We'll send in the general. You're not having a crack again, are you? No. Right. We're surrounding and killing these Britons here. And now they've fled. I missed the charge with Maximus. But no matter. So the Britons decided to not hold. They should have just held the gateway. Good old Maximus is in here now. There's no point sitting in combat. Let's try and carve up as many of them as we can. Heroic death. No! Quintus Flavius. How? How did he die? No! The line of Quintus Flavius has fallen. How has he died? Oh no! The Romans, furious with the death. They're even like related, aren't they? Distantly. Shit, well, we might as well just do hammer and anvil strikes. Because we've got 64 units there. How the hell did he get taken out? Where's his body? That's what I want to know. He must have been caught here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. He must have been stuck in that spear unit even though he fled out. God, that's foolish. It's probably dropped our morale as well somewhat. Anyway, continue to push here. We're still 12 to their 47. We just need to charge. I think we just need to keep on going. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a dog going absolutely fucking ballistic outside my house. Just what we need. Continue to let the ballista rain fire and death. Archers we can probably push up. We've got a couple of fresh Hastati here. Yeah, not like just letting this breach pretty much open. We'll charge through this breach, hit these guys. Okay. Got that cavalry unit there, haven't we? Just sitting idly by. Alright, come on man, charge. Yeah, this is what they would want, you'd think. You wouldn't be fighting within that. Alright. Oh, charge them down. Ah. The bloody Britons deal a massive blow. Well, they've knocked out a family line. They've locked out the Quintus family line. It's pretty interesting how that stuff sort of happens. Quintus died relatively young to our faction leader. What is he, 78? Quintus? Sorry, Lucius. Quintus was about 65. And now with his son gone, that line has fallen. Like in other campaigns, if you guys are running like parallel campaigns for this, you could have a completely different historical outcome than me. Which is what I love about medieval. So I love the family tree aspect of it. If Crusader Kings 2 had like an element of real-time tactical battles, I reckon that'd be my jam. It'd be like the perfect game for me, probably. Because I do enjoy the sort of role-playing aspect of it. Regardless, we're still hitting the Britons quite strongly. There's not really much they can contend with. They have dealt a serious blow, killing one of my family members. But we'll prevail. Men die in war. But we're going to have to deal with the minor consul at some point. What should I do with him, guys? Should I don't know, allow him to take a small ship, unguarded, by the Imperial fleet into the Mediterranean? I'm sure the Carthaginians will find use for him. Runo the Wrathful has fallen. Excellent stuff. Charge into the town square now. Keep on charging this general's bodyguard. There's no point of sitting back with it, because as soon as we get to the main menu, 57 bodyguard men just disband. So let's keep it up. Let's get my ballista to hold. I'm curious to see the casualties sustained and the casualties inflicted for them. 17% to 78. Were we better off auto-resolving? Maybe. We probably wouldn't have lost Quintus Flavius II. His father was the minor consul. But the history books won't really account him for anything. The Britons are going to lose their northern French territories and we're going to strike on their homeland. Like I showed before, they aren't very built up just yet, so we're going to be able to take Britannia quite quickly. Obviously, historically, Britannia was one of the last places taken. We would have been probably like historically, you're better off hitting Iberia quicker than actually straight to Britain. But just the way the map is sort of situated and the way where my armies are, it's actually quicker for me to go to war with Britannia and march over than it is to like march south against some of the Iberian kingdoms. And I think hitting Britain early on would be quite entertaining. Let me know who you want me to expand against next. I've decided to go through Gaul first, Carthage second, and now we're going through Britain, of course. Charging everyone in. Archers try and hit a dense cluster of something at least. But good old Maximus there is holding up. But what I've sort of noticed in this is that I'm going to try and just push for the town square now. Try and swarm it. Yeah, there we go.
The saints. Our men have taken control of the city.
Alright, let's try and divvy up some units. Yeah, what I've noticed is having children in this is a little bit difficult. I've only sort of married off daughters. I haven't really married off any of my generals, or not like princesses aren't an option, which they should be, or like the equivalent of getting rid of daughters. Anyway, minute or so remaining. Pretty interesting battle. They did charge out against us, which I thought tactically they should have held. These towers, even though being a wooden city, are quite powerful. As in most Total Wars, arrow towers are basically machine guns. Especially in Attila and medieval. Well, not... more so like Attila. Especially like Attila. Like, the arrow tower is just ridiculous on that game. Same with like Rome 2, somewhat. They aren't as tough, but the point I'm trying to make is they were better off just holding every single point than charging out against me. But what am I to blame about their tactics when they killed one of my generals? We lost 564, we killed 3,000 Britons. Perfect! That's the stats I like to see. 242, Principace 250. Where is the ballista? 154. That's not bad. It's a little bit hard to see with these texts, so maybe they should choose a different colour. So Roman archers 336, statistics. There you go, boom. We've taken our first Britannia settlement. And in doing so, we've kicked him out of northern France quite quickly, if I'm being honest. Yeah, boom, look at that. Killed a pretty high-ranking general as well. Let's sack this city. Quintus gets command. Heroic death. Quintus Flavius. Though the people are grief-stricken to hear of this man's grisly demise in battle, his bravery in the face of death has served a final act of nobility. One that is sure to see his name etched into history. I would say no, because as you can see, the family tree is now... Oh no! Titus! Oh, Titus Flavius. I forgot about you, my friend. You're 13 now. Your father was the minor consul Quintus. Your brother was Quintus Flavius. So this line will live on. Titus. Man, maybe I should let him sort of rate. He might even have like a trait against like hates Britons or something. Regardless, we've taken this city. Oh, okay. I've got my fleet here, just in the British channel here. I'm tempted to maybe sit you guys over and maybe just go straight to Camalodunum, because we can send reinforcements here. Yeah, how much range can we get from that? Like, there's no harm in just like going straight over and attacking. We can move some Principes north. Maybe even some Gaelic warriors. Do a quick save. Yeah, so we don't get attacked. We can put the tax rate on low. Okay, can... no, Lucius can't take that. We're holding up here in Jol, or Iol was the last one, wasn't it, in Rome too? Okay, we'll move Gannicus up. Sigia. Oh, Hamilcar's here. Hamilcar Barker. That is Hamilcar Barker, isn't it? I can't see his bio, but I'm pretty sure that's him. I'm tempted to leave a loose garrison here to just kill Hamilcar. Because that'd be huge. The problem, if we get intercepted on the road, that's our concern. I can't recruit anyone here. I've recently taken it, of course. I can't get anyone here quick. It's going to take 2 turns for there. Look, it's even worth, like, posturing, I think. Doing that.
Who do I face?
Okay, let's end the turn to continue. We'll continue our assault against the Britons. I have, Lucius's son, Quintus, coming up. A different... Oh, no, he's... He's a different... He's Quintus Metellus, yeah. He's my son, not the other Quintus. So basically, forget about the other Quintus family line. It died out of weakness. Yeah, I'll show you. He died of, natural causes. If we could kill Hamilcar Barker, that's quite huge. Events of the year. Romans attempt to invade Illyria. Publius Cornelius Scipio and his older brother Gannicus capture Saguntum from the Saguntum. Isn't that like here? Oh. Publius Cornelius Scipio. That's cool. Bit of a different timeline. Anything else happened? Oh, my diplomat died of natural causes. New family member. Corsair. Sinner. Oh, so we're having some children through our generals by the look of it. Oh, he had a son. Galerius. Oh, that's cool. Lucius has a grandson. Gannicus. Sinner. Okay. Alliance announced. Pontus and Thracians. Yeah, there's been a couple of alliances here and there. There haven't been too many, like, AI wars. So they're aligned now. There was another alliance as well I forgot to tell you guys about. It was between the Seleucids and the Macedonians. That's quite a huge one. I forgot about that. Right, we've got a spy here. I might move you to Camalodunum. But it does look like they've moved an army up. We 35%. Look, it's probably worth it. The reason why it's probably not so much in our favour is because Hamilcar Barker's there. I reckon. Oh, it's gonna rebel, that city. Is Hamilcar still there? He is too. Can I drop more guys back? How many more? Because it's going to be a fine line between... Okay, we kill Hamilcar, but we might... Oh yeah, Io, yeah, it's just changed. Because we're going to be able to attack in one turn. 3 to 2. Javelinman. Yeah, this is Hamilcar Barker, surely, known as Barker. He was the father of Hannibal Hasdrubal and Mago. Hamilcar proved himself in the First Punic War. Yeah, this is Hamilcar Barker. Let's get rid of him. A night attack's going to be in our favour. Clear victory. Publius Cornelius the Conqueror has taken Saiga. And in doing so has killed Hamilcar Barker. That's massive. Let's just hope there's not a counter-attack, because he is quite weak, and so is Legion 2. It's stretched between 2 cities. Numidians. We need to think about them as well, at some point. So the basic gist and main sort of plan for this series is to reform the Roman Empire at its height. That's what I really want to plan and do. Taliso is not looking happy at all. Do I need to send troops? Potentially. I don't want to risk a rebellion. Alright, let's send a couple of blokes here. A couple of Iberians hanging out there. I think that's what's doing it. Right, let's take this settlement from the Britons now. Clear victory. Lucius has taken another. Man, the reign of the consulship of... reign, we're not medieval. The consulship of Lucius is just absolutely fantastic. He's done so much so far. United the entirety of Francia, modern-day France. He's taken the Alps. He commanded the Scipios to take Africa. We're doing really well. Okay, we need to move his son up here, though. I might even give Quintus Metellus the other legion. Like, that's what we could do. Right, well, we definitely need to get rid of this. We probably need to push up there as well. Can we send reinforcements from Gregorvia? That's how you say it. No. They seem to be relatively happy, even without Roman interests there. Okay, cool. We can disembark and probably take Camalodunum there. It is a walled city. Yeah. Quintus Fabius Metellus, my cousin, my first cousin, is going to take it. That's a large force. I should be able to repair, though. Okay, yeah, let's do a quick save. Let's end the turn and continue. 30 years now. It has been 30 turns in the consulship of Lucius. It's a dual consulship in Rome this time, but I'm really, like, focusing on the major. Quintus did help us out earlier on, but now my son Lucius is the minor consul. Look, it's not going to matter that we lost a fleet there in the Med. Really. The Carthaginians are doing all that they can to blockade my ports, which is quite a bit. If they blockade Carthage, I think I lose like a couple thousand trade. That's how we're making most of our money. Okay, eruption at Stromboli. Oh, wow, volcano rioting at Taliso. We had an eruption at Pompeii off camera a while ago. Okay, so what does that do? Sitting in the shadow of Stromboli. Stromboli, the people of the island, disaster. They don't seem to be too unhappy. We are currently... No, the Egyptians are the strongest faction. That's funny. Egyptians with the military, Seleucids with the finances, production. We have the overall population and the overall. Factions announcements. Stabila is a new family member. Maximus Marcella. Okay, let's move my spy further south in North Africa. Tangan, Hanno there. Alright. Cornelius, let's move you to the bridge here, mate. Look, it's actually not too bad here now. It's because the repairs have been done. Saiga. Diplomats here now. Still a couple of large forces there. I thought maybe we could be really aggressive and hit like Tanga. That's going to be Tingus, isn't it? But no, we'll wait for Legion 5 to push further up. We could maybe send some of the militia back. Like, that's probably not a bad idea. But now that we've got my brother Gannicus Cornelius Scipio here, we're good. Okay, Legion 5 is still in Apollonia. Nothing's really happening there. There's not much we can really do with that. I need an army in the south if we get attacked here. It does sort of feel kind of wasteful having a full stack there, but you never know. The barbarians could march from the north. We could get attacked by the Dacians, who seem to be quite prominent here. You just got to be aware of that sort of stuff. Okay. So what are the odds of attacking Camalodunum? These guys, Britain chosen swords, are quite a lot better. My son's here now. Quintus Metellus. What's this here? Rubble, really. We'll move my son here then. We'll run down these barbarians. 2 to 1, no general. I'm going to carve these guys up for days. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 138. Let's execute these brave Britain warriors. Control A merge. I guess it's only 8 in that, right? I was gonna say I want my son to be fighting with me because ideally I want to have Quintus commanding that other legion, hanging out with Fabius Maximus, Quintus Fabius Maximus. Look, we'll wait 1 turn because I don't trust the auto resolve. Ah, shit! I forgot about Tolosa. Look, those guys got there, but there was a rebellion, wasn't it? Or it was rioting, to say the least. Oh, here we go. Following the death of his father, Publius Cornelius Scipio, and his uncle Gannicus, at the hand of the Carthaginians, Publius takes over command of the Roman. Okay, cool. Yeah. This event chain isn't, like, locked to the family tree. No, because his father's been dead for quite some time. Appia Cornelius Scipio is nearly of age, though. Factions announcements. Titus Flavius has come of age. Biological son, aristocratic father, dysfunctional, mining, cruel leader, merciless, very young. Well, Titus, 16 years of age, wanting vengeance from his brother because the Britons killed him. And, well, he comes from a pretty good stock. I'm not gonna lie. We can send him north. You never know. This kid could be consul one day. Titus Flavius. You're going north, boy. Your father did quite well in Gaul and such. Alliance announced. Dacians and Nords. Ah, shit. Because they hold... That's a pretty strong alliance. Dacians hold 3 settlements here just south of the Danube. And up in the north here as well. The Germans hold this. Right. Let's send reinforcements over. So we can over resoundingly take Camalodunum. Just a family member. 45. Lewid. 5-2. Clear victory. And now the Romans have conquered London. Londinium. Britannia is going to be ours. Let's go back down to Carthage. There's no reason why Cornelius can't march on Tingis. What I could do is I could give Publius the command. Yeah, give Publius and some of these stronger guys who are like battle hardened. Probably not you guys, but like... Yeah. Something more like that. And then we'll take the rest. That's a lot of cavalry. I don't think we need that much. Sinnings. Like, the majority of these battles I've been doing have been sieges. Right, so we'll take this entire army out. Let's head for Tanga. We'll leave a couple blokes here in Saiga. And we'll probably keep the march up, to be honest. Follow just behind your brother, I reckon. This mountain range is killing my frames. Okay, let's continue on. Just a little bit of micromanaging off camera. Nothing really too exciting. Right, fixed up my armies here as well in Camalodunum. Still got Lucius, 81 years of age now. His son Quintus has rallied up with him, which is fantastic. So I think we should probably head into the Midlands. Let's head against into the heart of Britain. Quintus Fabius Maximus and my son-in-law down in the south, just dealing with some rebels. Look, there's no why you can't hit Eboracum. There's no reason. Right, still got Legion 3 and 5 with Publius, Scipio and Cornelius. God, the Scipio, I'm going to give them the entire province of Africa because they're doing incredibly well down there. Not too sure about Barbula, giving him that. Okay, so how's the family tree sort of looking? Yeah. 81 now, he is. Lucius is 42. Still as blind as ever. Welcome to the top of the turn. 33. Romans armed Fabius capture Tirano. Okay. New mission. Roman Senate wants me to take... Good. Finally something that I can actually do. I'm already planning to do it. New family member as well. That's fantastic. Okay, let's let Lucius march north. We'll hit this smaller army first. We caught the Britons by surprise. Yeah, so we've definitely got this... Yeah, we've got like Cornwall. Cornwallis is ours. Alright, low tax rate. Oh god, we need to get some stuff in here, mate. At least fix that up. Okay, my spy died. I'm going into Tingis. Oh shit, I should have... What I wanted to do is actually... You need to go to Egypt, I thought. Because my spy that was in Anatolia died. But we do want to use kind of my diplomats as some sort of spies. That's a couple of large armies there. Should I overextend my position? Because, well, the thing is, right, the Carthaginians, not gonna lie, they have naval supremacy in the Med. I haven't really been focusing on it too much. I think this stone-walled city is still going to be better than Saiga if we ever do get attacked. Like, this is wooden. We're better off trying to take it. So let's push up. For our sake, let's hope that there's no... Yeah, there's no nothing. So who's in here? Hanno, general. Son of Hannibal. Oh, really? Son of Hannibal, a general in the First Punic War. He was a Carthaginian commander during the First Roman siege. Yeah, 58. He's the son of Hannibal Barca. Well, he's dead now, so... He's got that going for him. I guess that's Hannibal there. Yeah, there's Hannibal Barca. We've killed Hamilcar. And now we've just angered probably the most powerful Carthaginians ever. We've just killed his son. Fucking great. Huh. I'm just sort of thinking we could build a fort there. But I'm not going to. Let's let my brother outside. Let's definitely repair the walls and stuff where we can. Okay, how are we going well in the north? We're just charging them. Like, just straight up charging them. Not really much else we can do. Oh, Lily Bam's not happy. There might be a couple of things I need to micromanage, actually. Okay, let's end the turn and continue. They've taken Scotland, though. They've still got Ireland as well. It's cool that they've put India in this. I asked quite a while ago, but there's no harm in asking again. Would you like to see like a sort of a Roman expedition party? Maybe we could take Sri Lanka or something. What do the Egyptians want? I actually want an alliance with you because... Well, especially earlier on. I don't know if I should want it now, to be honest. Because I'm going to have to go to war with them at some point. Potentially after, when I take Greece. We'll see how we go. Right, factions announcements. Nothing really still going on. War declared. Macedonians and Greeks. Oh, finally. There's been some hostilities built up. 75% with the Senate. That's the first time in this campaign that someone's actually declared war upon someone. Alliances have been made. But it's finally boiled over there. That's cool. Okay, let's take some territory. Make sure we get a clean order resolve. Let's lift the siege and charge that back. Where is the Britannian king? Here we go. What's his name? Rig Eon Mad Arthur the Conqueror. Arthur, we'll call him. Rig is their name for king. Arthel, 66. He's mad. Or Mab. Maybe I'm mad. Who knows? Let's move our other general up. He's not strong enough to be on his own. We'll open the gates there. Alright, what's going on down in the south?
We would see you dead.
Couple of small armies here.
We march on
Let's not let them grow.
Command me.
Let's run them down.
Should we spare any of them?
Night attacks are preferable. I don't want to get baited too much into their lands.
On our victims. No.
We can fall back and hold the bridge, which is fine. Okay, let's end the turn and continue again. I doubt we're going to get attacked on that bridge near... What is it? Tingi now. It's Tingus in Rome too. Oh. Is that Hamilcar? Is that Hannibal? That's interesting. He's somehow bypassed the fort, or he's pushed over it into our territory. He's hanging out in the mountain range, just as like Hannibal likes to do. He might have some sort of terrain edge. But he's put us in an interesting position. We've got a suitable husband here. Marcus Potius Sibylla. Sibylla Maximus, was it? There's been a couple of announcements. Oh, faction leader dies. No! Lucius has died. Sibylla. Where is Sibylla? What's Sibylla? S-E-F-M. Is that her name? S-E-F-M. Yeah, so Marcus Potius here, 50 years of age. Wants to marry 26-year-old Maximus. That's not too bad. Let's let her marry then. Oh no, faction leaders died. Tingus. No, we won't deal with that. Events of the year, not going to worry about that. Faction leader dies. Consul Lucius the Merciless. He died in Britannia. Who would have thought? What was he, like 64 years of age? Has died. Now his son, Consul Lucius the Blind, is now the leader. Legitimate sovereign. He was once head of a line of succession to the throne. Now he's the leader. And who is now the heir? Titus. 5-star commander, 19 years of age. Titus is now the heir. Quintus never became consul. His brother, Quintus Flavius, didn't. So maybe Titus will. This family tree's coming along nicely. I need to marry off Publius where I can. Ah, oh, man, Lucius the Conqueror. What a man he was. I'll recap his sort of establishments once I just sort of check where Hamilcar Barca is. So family tragedy. Oh, what? Marcus Barbula dies in Apollonia as well. How did he die? Died peacefully. Died peacefully. Peacefully. Yes, they weren't like assassinated or anything. Oh, here we go. We've got some diplomatic information. Egypt's at war with Massalia. Right. Thracians are at war with Macedon. That's not good for me if the Egyptians want to go to war with Massalia, the Numidians. Yeah, so Hamilcar circumnavigated the Alps. Great. And now there's 2 full stacks heading towards me. Well, we'll let Publius deal with that, I guess. Okay, so, man, oh man, where do we start? Oh, Rome's not looking happy. Right, so yeah, Lucius, wow, he managed to take the north of Gaul, the entirety of it. He took London and was sieging the Britons in his consulship. Managed to establish outposts in Greece, commanding the Scipios to take out North Africa. Let's see how the consulship of his son sort of compares in comparison, like, God will only tell. Well, unfortunately, guys, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to continue to deal with the Carthaginians in North Africa. I might need to go to war with the Marsali, the Numidians, because I don't want the Egyptians to get this land, because then I'm going to have to war with them. I don't want to sort of let them get stronger. We're going to continue to finish off in Britannia. We might even do that now, actually. Yeah, we might as well. Let's auto-resolve that. Let's let Quintus take this to avenge his father. Let's get rid of the king. So Quintus, son of Lucius, enraged with his father's death, will have his second military command,
Apart, my lord. Victory!
taking the heart
Through your enemy's streets.
of England there.
Victory!
Yeah, his last one was in Apollonia. But I'm going to end it here. Thanks, guys, for watching. Stay tuned for more campaign. Let me know in the comment section down below your suggestions. And I'll start the next episode off with the consul ship of Lucius and his cousin Titus. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series. And if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.